Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's update our view on the gold market. So actually we could come to the same conclusion as we made on the euro currency. So recently the major risk factors have not come to reality. So as we know, the United States has not stepped in yet in a war, although as I call it, it's kind of the sleeping risk factor because it could appear at any time. The conflict is not over yet and decision could be made, so potentially it makes investors still remain in tension and be nervous. So we should not withdraw this factor. Second, concerning Fed, yes, it was slightly dovish statement. Fed has promised to cut rate for the 50 basis points until the end of the year. They have eliminated the phrase on high inflation and employment risk from the statement, but that's probably all that they've done. So mostly it has brought some minor impact on the market, but in general, it seems that investors were preparing for something bigger, not only in terms of the Fed, but in terms of the overall situation as geopolitical, as economical. Even the big drop in retail sales that we have mentioned now on the Telegram channel is not bringing enough reaction on the market. Although it's obviously a supportive factor and definitely the factor in favor of the Fed rate cut. So, but for now we have these results. What does it mean? It means that the bearish patterns that have been formed in the gold market probably will be completed. I'm speaking about engulfing pattern, I'm speaking about free drive pattern that we have on the fall time frame chart. Most probable that we will see the targets of these patterns. Daily trend has turned bearish. It means that market could keep going lower and to form deeper retracement in the current situation. What particular moments we could keep an eye on? On the fall time frame chart, it's obviously the minimum target of the free drive, which stands around 3280 area. So market has to take it out of these lows to complete the free drive pattern. Alternatively, if something will change by some reasons, I don't know, maybe geopolitical picture will change and market will change direction, that hardly will happen without any clear bullish patterns. And for example, on the hourly chart, what we see, as we said, next destination point will be 3350 support. That has happened. Here is precisely 1618 extension. If you let me, I draw it as a butterfly here. And the one obvious pattern that you could keep an eye on if sentiment will start changing as might be the hand shoulders. So if somehow we will see some bullish pattern since, for example, this will be left shoulder ahead, market return right back up, start forming right arm, that will be something to think about. Until we will not see any clear bullish patterns, overall context remains bearish. And without any bullish patterns, I wouldn't consider taking new long position here on the gold market by far, suggesting that it might be deeper retracement. So based on the engulfing pattern that we have on the daily chart, most probable target will be, as you could see it, probably slightly higher than the target of the free drive. So anyway, it will be very close to the lows. So here it will be somewhere around 3310, target of the free drive 3280, 3290 in particular, so difference is just the $20. So that will be the most obvious destination point if everything goes without any changing. So that being said, currently context remains bearish. We do not consider taking any new long position until market will complete short-term existed bearish patterns and reach some support area where the situation potentially could start changing. We could consider bullish patterns, bullish context only if we will see the changing of the sentiment in the shape of some clear bullish patterns, such as hand shoulders, for instance, that I mentioned. Maybe some other patterns will be formed, but definitely we need some reaction from the market to see that the overall situation and sentiment is changing. Currently, we do not see it.